Nay, and I haven't really been posting, doing YouTube videos, but I'm starting a series called Boss Talk, and our first boss we're going to interview is going to be JADAH MCCLAM, the owner of MCCLAM Accessories. Not only is she an entrepreneur, but she is just a voice for all young girls, motivating them to, encouraging them, and even helping them to start their own business and make their own bag. So you'll be getting behind the scenes footage of her day-to-day life, her events, on the phone with clients, interviews, stuff like that. So right now we're in Atlanta. She has an event tomorrow and a radio event on Sunday, and you'll get to see a boss at work. Right now she's talking to one of her wholesalers. She's texting them though. So everyone say hi to the boss herself.
Hey everyone, it's MCCLAM Accessories, and we are here. And I got my pina colada. I'm a little sick, y'all, but don't mind it. It ain't stopping nothing. It's not stopping nothing, okay?
Let me tell y'all. So I don't remember what day it was, but me and JADAH was at the hospital till like 6 o'clock in the morning, and she was determined to feel better so she can get here and make her events. Let that be lesson number one. Don't let nothing stop your money. Don't let nothing stop your bag. Don't let nothing stop your grind. Let that be lesson number one for y'all. So we're going to give y'all some more. Stay tuned to see y'all.
So next week, I do have a Tuesday available. Tuesday's the 29th. I got a Tuesday open for 2 p.m. and then 5 p.m. Then Wednesday, I have a 12 p.m. open. What day is good for you next week?
Next week, I have, those are like classes, days I got classes because I'm in college. So like, probably, I'll say, you said Tuesday at 2?
Yeah, we could do, or if you can't make it in.
So today we are at a vending event with JADAH. We're in Atlanta selling jewelry.
Yes. I am just so impressed, thoroughly. So, okay, let's talk about it. You have a whole brand, right? Tell the people about your brand, your accessories. I mean, it's levels to it from what I'm seeing on your Instagram and whatnot.
It's definitely levels to it.
Yes.
So, I started my brand January 26th of 2018. So I've been in business for it's about to be 3 years now, and I just currently opened up my studio in the city of Philadelphia in Fishtown with me and my sister. She does clothes. Her clothing line is MCCLAM Closet, so we collab into our studio, so it's jewelry and it's clothes in there.
Okay.
And so I started off with just bangles. So the bangles was going crazy. So one Mother's Day, I will never forget this. I had bought bangles, but I didn't know nothing about like selling stuff, because I just jumped into entrepreneurship. Like I didn't have no resources. I didn't ask nobody about this. I was just like, this is something I'm doing. I'm determined to get it done. So I ordered bracelets, and they came. It was just bangles. So I needed charms for them. So I'm like, how am I supposed to put these charms on there? So, okay, I was a little frustrated with it because I didn't know what I was doing. But as I went on and I got resources, I found a wholesaler in my city. So I ended up wholesaling with her, and it was going. Like when I posted it on Instagram, people were supporting me, and I was determined to sell out my inventory. Like I'm not the type of person where it's though, like if I'm not getting no support, I'm a step back off the scene. No, I'm gonna keep going until them people support me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, all right, so fast forward. Now you see, like I added name chains. I got everything, all types of accessories now on my line. And like I said earlier, I just started 2 years ago, and I'm living proof. Like if you determine and you stay consistent with what you got going on, anything is possible. You could do anything. Like
I'm loving your energy.
Yes.
I love it.
Now, okay, let's start off telling everybody your brand is MCCLAM Accessories, correct?
MCCLAM, yeah.
MCCLAM. Tell everybody how to follow you on Instagram and all that kind of stuff.
So you can follow me on Instagram at MCCLAM, MCCLAM .accessories, and you can look my website up if you're not on social media at www.mcclamaccessories.com. And I also offer wholesale. So if you ever wanted to become an entrepreneur, I help you start up your business. I help you get a logo done. I help you do your LLC, and I do like the basic steps of starting your business, because a lot of people, I have a movement called Girl Boss in my city. So like I do like Girl Boss sleepovers. We take them. I just recently did a fishing trip and a day trip to Chicago. So we went to Chicago, post our flyers around, and just basically network. And when we went on our fishing trip, everyone's like, fishing, like, why did you want to go fishing? Nobody's going to go fishing. And little do you know, I sold out of all my tickets, and the fishing trip was amazing. It was amazing. Like, I never went fishing myself, but I was able to catch 2 fish, and it was a great experience just taking the group.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So it was good, but I definitely do stuff every year. So right now what's coming up is the Girl Boss annual sleepover. I do it every year. I rent out a mansion, and I have a group of girls come together, and it's no sleep, so you can't go to sleep. Once we check in, we going all night. But I got it where it's set up where we doing stuff all night. Where we do vision boards. They do yoga. They got therapy sessions. We're eating and we're having fun, dancing. And after they're done, they all get a like I did at the fishing trip. They got a certificate.
Really?
For completing the task. So yeah, that's coming up in November. So if you follow me on Instagram at MCCLAM Accessories, you can stay tuned for all the details that will be dropping soon.
Jada, I am so impressed. Okay,
What?
so
I'm in awe over here.
right,
I'm
and like
in awe.
I said, it's levels to it. So you just kind of breeze through it, but I want to touch on. So okay, it's almost like an MLM, a multi-level marketing, and you build a team.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can bring people underneath you. So if there's other young ladies that don't want to sell what everybody else has, because you know they got the other brands, we're not going to necessarily have to name today or whatever, but they come in and they try to sell, the $5 jewelry and all that kind of stuff. Everybody sees that. Everybody has that. Your stuff is different. It looks really custom. Like, I haven't seen a lot of it other places. So if they want something different, then they can come on and start their business and sell jewelry. Every woman loves jewelry. I don't know one that doesn't, right?
Everybody's jewelry is essential. Like, you need jewelry for everything.
It makes
like,
the
even
outfit
if
pop.
Exactly. Even if you just have sweatpants on with the sneaker and you throw that jewelry on, your outfit is complete. So everybody be like, when people be like, I don't need jewelry, I'm gonna be like, you gonna remember, I'm gonna just give you my card, because one day you gonna need jewelry and be like, oh, this card came in handy. So that's why I always tell all my wholesalers or just anybody I come across, make sure you getting business cards, because you never know if somebody say they don't wear something, or if they're not interested at the moment. You never know, this is a potential client. So you want to give them your business card just so they can keep you in the pocket.
Exactly.
And you said you're 19.
Yes, I'm 19.
I've been stuck right there. I've been stuck from when you said, I've been thinking if I want to move to Atlanta, then I just heard you say you was in Chicago and you're in Manchester. Where did your inspiration come from?
Yes, that's a great
My
question.
inspiration came from me knowing, like, I'm a hustler. I've been a hustler since I was a little girl.
I
know, like, I'm not spoon fed. So I have to go and I have to get it. And if I don't go and get it, then it's not going to be given. So I know if I don't get up tomorrow and I don't go hustle, then I'm not going to be fed. So that's how I eat. So it's just like, and I love to help people out. I have a good heart. So with me helping people build their brand, just giving them advice on talking to them if they feeling down or anything, like, that makes me happy. It's genuine. It's not like I'm doing it for the money. Like, okay, this is what I do, but it makes me happy.
Passion.
It's my passion.
I can see when you talk, like, the sparkle in your voice. Now, I don't know if you realize why we're so in awe, because, okay, I just turned 38, so I have friends my age and older, and they want to start businesses, and they're scared.
They're scared.
Yes.
And I always tell people, when people are scared to start a business, there's no reason to be scared. Start when you're not ready. I always say start when you're not ready, because when you're not ready, you'll be more motivated to keep going. And when you discourage, I always tell people, remember your why. You write yourself a letter and you bury that letter, and from where you are right now and where you want to be at. I know, because this is what I do. I stand firm on everything that I say. I give game. I'm not a selfish type of person. Like, a lot of people don't want to give the game because they think somebody's going to surpass them. No, that's not true. We can all eat and we can all win together. So that's what I mean by just I was saying, write a letter to yourself and remember why you started your business, and always go back and look at it. Like when you feeling discouraged or you saying somebody not supporting you. Like when I first started, people that I thought would support me didn't support me, but I didn't focus on it, because if I focus on that, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Exactly. So I always tell people just focus on who's supporting you. Yeah. Like look, if your girlfriend, her right here, this is my girlfriend. Her name is Monty, and she backs every single play that I do. Like for her coming out here with me this weekend and going to the vending event and coming here with me, like I'm so grateful for her. Like you want to surround yourself with people. Yes. You want to surround yourself with people who's like-minded, people who are just like you, with positive energy, who want to see you win. You don't want to be around people who got negative energy, because you're not going to be driven to keep going, because some people are not even going to tell you when you're off your period.
Right, girl.
Going crazy.
You know,
this is a great show.
Yes,
and crazy. I'm loving it.
I just want to, encourage you, and I mean, you already doing big things. Now, let's tell everybody about your store. You have a brick and mortar already.
Yes.
Tell people where your store is.
So I'm located in the city of Philadelphia in the Fishtown area at 2424 East York Street. So if anytime y'all come to Philadelphia, I know we probably have people listening from all over. Mm-hmm. If you come to the city of Philadelphia, we offer, we do clothes, we have jewelry. You could come in there just if you wanted to take a picture. Our store is really nice. We have like our signature wall. It's like a flower wall with a red M in the front. I'm gonna show you when we get off.
I saw it on your Instagram, girl. I was all over it.
I already got people renting the studio out to take pictures. So like when I was doing this store, like I was working on the floor when I first got the store, because I didn't have a vision on how I wanted it, but I just knew what I wanted it to be nice. So I was doing part by part, and I would be like, yo, I don't want to do this no more. Then I'll be motivated again, like, I came too far. I got to finish this out. Right. And at the end, it turned out amazing. And I wouldn't be where I'm at if the people who supports me didn't support me. Like, I really, really appreciate all my supporters.
You want to give some shout out?
Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to my support team. Shout out to my team. My team really go hard for me. We all, when I see a vision, we all make sure we execute the plan. Like,
wow. Now, before we got on air, right, you mentioned, and I want to kind of piggyback off of that, you mentioned to me that you reached out to several other stations or people, and they wasn't really biting or responding.
Yes.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy, because they're missing out on a gem. They really are.
They are, and I see it. Listen, and I wish they work with me. And I ain't, like I said, I ain't gonna cry about it or nothing. I'm gonna just go to the next opportunity.
What's for you?
And look who's working with me. Hits 92.3.
Yes, ma'am.
So make sure y'all follow their page. I'm gonna make sure that I add them on my story.
So when you pitch your entrepreneurial background and what you got going on, the moves you making, people wasn't fooling with you.
They just didn't write me back. I guess they wasn't fooling with it.
But guess what else, though? On the flip side, I have a similar experience. People ask to come on the show all the time, right? And I'll give them the price, let them know when they can come, and it's crickets.
Wow. They mean they want, and I be saying, you can't expect a handout. People always be like, you gotta put all this money out. This money, this is what counts right now. You got to put a lot of money out in the beginning, but everybody say once your third year is the year that you really take off. If you really dedicated and you consistent with what you're doing, that third year you're gonna see so much progress. And I tell people, stay consistent, stay consistent, and remember your why.
I didn't have to ask her twice. She asked me to come on. I let her know what it is, and she booked like that from Philadelphia. You got people right here in the A. They like. And it's crickets, like literally. I mean, this is a whole platform. You know what I mean? And for you to see the value in it, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I appreciate it, because I mean, you have to be able to vibe off of each other. I wouldn't expect you to interview me or vice versa, for nothing.
Right.
So, at 19 and you see the value in it. Like I was saying, and in yourself, grown people don't even always get it. And I'm not saying you're not grown. When I say grown, I'm like my age, like 40, pushing 40. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh, I gotta pay.
Yeah, of course, yes. And
absolutely.
Free. Just like how you want somebody to pay for your services and not ask for a discount. That's exactly what I mean over here. Don't ask for no discount for my business. I feel like small businesses, and this guy just said this yesterday, because when I was selling my product, I said we're gonna do a name your price to make it fun. So when the people come and shop with me, you can pick. I tell you the original price of the item, and then you tell me what you want to pay for it. And he was like, I don't think you should be doing this, because I think also
having all these entrepreneurial goals and having all this ambition, how do you fit in your fun? Because you are young, and I know you ain't just so grown that you just go to bed every night with just money on your mind.
Balance. I'm trying to. That's another thing. I'm trying to learn balance. I'm trying to learn balance from my business, my personal life, and just keeping me intact. Like with having fun and making sure that I got orders fulfilled, making sure that everything is right at the store. But you know what? And a lot of people say this to me, like, enjoy the moment, because I be so stuck in the moment, like, what now, instead of enjoying what's going on now. So I'm trying to learn how to enjoy what's going on now, but also still try to find balance in my business and in my personal life, like making sure, like, okay, I'm taking my self-care days, because it was days where I would just run in the wall, and I'm trying to get back up, and my body is like, no, you need to relax, you need to chill, and you need to just take time to yourself. So you have to find balance within yourself when you're in business, and you thinking like you gotta go so hard until you hit a brick wall. Right. So you want to make sure that you're taking at least 1 or 2 days to yourself, just going to the spa, getting your nose done, laying in your bed, eating chips, watching movies all day. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning to try to do that and get, like, I don't have to be in the studio every day. Right. And you know, and that goes with having a team, and your team making sure, like, all right, if you off, we're gonna run this business exactly how you will run it, making sure that we promote it exactly how you will promote it. You know?
Right. Wow, beautiful. Now you have a pretty huge following too. Tell us how many followers you have on Instagram, and how did you get there?
I have, how many followers do I got on Instagram? I think I just checked. I got 13,000.5.
Yes, 13 and a half.
13 and a half. Yes. How did I get there? Networking, putting myself out there, going out there and telling people, like, hey, I'm Yo MCCLAM JJ. Yo MCCLAM is me and my sisters. We are a gang. So, like, when I say it, when people be like, well, what is Yo MCCLAM? Yo MCCLAM is me and my sisters. Like, we are in this together. So when people say McClam, they're gonna know that last name. Like, oh, word, the McClams, they on stuff. So yeah. I don't know, me going to vending events and me giving out my business cards and me telling people, like, hey, follow me on Instagram. Right. Because if you don't want to buy something now, you're going to see my product on your TL later, and you're going to want to buy it.
Yeah.
You might just want to support the energy.
Yeah, you might just want to support the energy, definitely. Everybody I come across, I try to give good energy, because you never know what somebody going through. Somebody could really be going through something mentally, and you don't know what they're going through. So I always tell people, when you coming across somebody, treat them good, because you don't know what they're going through at home or what they're going through in their head. A lot of people could put a smile on their face. That's me. Even when I'm having the worst day ever, I'm still sitting there and I'm giving that energy out. Nobody would ever think that I'm down or whatever the case may be. Like, depression is real. I do go through depression some days. Right. I do go through certain stuff. But people would think, like, oh, you're so strong, I'm supposed to always be so strong. No, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel like, you know, to feel like down.
The world is on you.
Yes. Now, for your wholesaling line, if there's a lady listening today, how can she reach out to you, and what does it cost her to invest and start her own franchise or subsidiary?
So you can reach me on Instagram or at my email at mcclamaccessories.gmail.com. We usually get back to you as soon as possible. You can, just to invest into it, it takes little but $100. You can invest into a $40 bracelet package, and you can make at least $800 from there. So that's giving you enough money to have enough to re-up on your stuff. And if you want to invest in some more stuff to add onto your line, that's giving you enough money for that as well. So if you're looking to become an entrepreneur, you could always hit me up on my personal page or on my regular page at MCCLAM Accessories. And McClam Accessories? Yeah, McClam Accessories on Instagram, or you could go on my website at www.mcclamaccessories and subscribe to our website, and it will come straight to me. So I'll see that you're interested in wholesale. So anytime, I'm looking, I'm watching. Don't think I don't never see no DMs, because a lot of people be like, I be DMing you and that. But I let me tell you, I be having a lot of DMs. So when I get back to you, even if I get back to you 2 days later, I'm getting back to you.
Right.
So if you want to start a business, I say start that business. Start when you're not ready, because nobody's ever ready and nobody ever got everything put together. So start when you're not ready.
So it's like having a baby.
I was just about to say that cliche, you know, it's never a right time.
Never
People
good
say
time.
to have children. It's probably never the perfect time to have a business. But you just go for it. You just jump in and go. Like,
And
I mean,
everybody
it's
think it's
nothing
supposed to be
it.
sold like, oh, as soon as I
Right.
get in business, oh, we gonna get all this money, then they be discovered. Like, no, that's not how business starts. You really
Right.
gotta build your name. You really have to put yourself out there. And a lot of people that I would do like Q&As on my page, and I'm like, what do you struggle with in your business? People like support, because they only support who's popular, and I don't believe that. I feel like when you really put that work in and you people see that you're dedicated to your business, they're gonna want to support you just because you're out here doing something with your life and you're not out here just running crazy or whatever the case may be, because they see that you're dedicated.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Y'all are tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. It's your girl, Siobhan Noel, my co-host, Deontay. And we have amazing guests here today. I am just in awe. Yes. Miss Jada is 19 years old. She is an entrepreneur. She has her own accessory line, you all. And you can also come up underneath her brand.